Welcome into another video in my series where we're going to be testing out all of the weapons inside of Modern Warfare 3. Yes, that includes the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. Also, all of the aftermarket conversion kits and parts is what we're going to be testing. So if you like to see how weapons work inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, you like to see how the conversion kits and the aftermarket parts operate inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies on your weapons, then you're definitely in the right place. Just in case you guys don't know, I am Z1620 and I upload Zombies content all the time. So if you're interested in that and you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now I have to say a thank you to the community. You guys are absolutely amazing as we now have reached YouTube partner. So down below beside the subscribe button you will now see the join button, which gives you an opportunity to support the channel if that is something you see fit to do. I don't expect anybody to do that, but if you do, thank you so very much. Now, today we're going to be looking at the Bruen MK9 and MW2 LMG, and it has an aftermarket conversion kit, which we're going to be checking out today to see how it does. So we're going to be taking it on in all three zones, taking out bounties all the way through, and at the end of the video, we're also going to be testing this out with mags of holding. So make sure you stick through to the end of the video for that. As well, just a big thank you to everybody for tuning in. As down below in the description, you will find the links for my streams, and I would be absolutely honored to have you guys come and join us over there. I do play a ton of custom zombies on stream, so if that's your thing, it'd be fun to have you guys there. So without further ado, let's get to the Bruen MK9 video today. Alright, here we are. We're going to be spawning in with our Bruen MK9, and we have the brand new week 1 for season 3 aftermarket conversion kit on it. It's the Jack Shadow kit is what it's called, I believe. I do have the event camo on there, and I think that event camo just looks absolutely amazing since it's fully animated. Now when we spawn in, we're going to put on our perks, nothing else for the weapon, so just my perks on here, and then we're going to go and get ourselves a bounty contract inside of tier 1. I did grab in a little extras today, was my golden armor plates. So we went and picked up our bounty here inside of tier 1, and what did we get ourselves? We have a mangler. I can't even say that right. Wow. All right, so let's take on our mangler bounty contract inside of tier 1 with this Bruen MK9 and the aftermarket conversion kit, and we have no weapon upgrades, so there's no ammo mods, we have no pack punch, and we have no rarity tools on it at all. And I was pretty impressed. The gun itself I've just found sounds really odd with this conversion kit because it's got like a silencer on it. It's just really strange. But the damage you can do with it, I mean, it is an LMG, so you know it's going to hit pretty hard for sure. The ammo count without mags of holding is 60 and 120, non-pack-a-punched and pack-a-punched. So it's definitely not too bad for the ammo count, definitely. I mean, that's not something that's too bad. You're not reloading all the time with, you know, just 40 rounds or something like that. So that wasn't too bad. We went and picked up our second bounty contract inside of tier 1, and this time we are only pack-a-punched. So no weapon rarity, no ammo mods, and what a difference just putting pack-a-punch on this in tier 1 did with the bounty contract. Like, I was able to just stand there and just delete the bounty. It wasn't much of an issue at all. So the next thing to do is to go ahead and put on our legendary tool and then go and see if we can find ourselves another bounty inside of tier 1. Now we're pack 1 legendary and we don't have an ammo mod. I didn't have any to bring in today. And so we're just going to take on a bounty with pack 1 legendary inside of tier 1, and just holy smokes, this LMG just totally wrecked. That conversion kit, it really does increase the fire rate. So this is really awesome. I would recommend you guys go ahead and get your week 1 challenges done so that you can get this aftermarket conversion kit unlocked for the Bruen MK9. It's definitely very awesome. And I was lucky there to go in and just grab that bounty contract in front of that player. I felt bad, but what I gotta do for you guys for the video, I gotta do. Also, my camos seem to have been bugged, like the graphics on it. I'd lost like a part on the barrel. It looked really strange. Anyway, so here we are with our tier 2 bounty. We are pack 1 and legendary with no ammo mod, and we made fairly easy work of that mimic for sure. So at this point, I was getting really excited. Like, I love the aftermarket conversion kits. I love what they bring to the game and the fact that it gives you multiple uses per weapon. So you can have, you know, your standard LMG, or you can go into the aftermarket selection and put on a conversion kit and change your weapon's functionality all the way around. I really enjoy that. So here we are. We've got a pack 2 on the weapon now, and we're going to go off and see if we can find ourselves a bounty. It's been quite the struggle recently. You can see how busy Tier 3 was. There was so many people in Tier 3. It took me forever to go ahead and find a bounty contract, so we finally found one, made our way over to pick it up. And what do we get to do with our bounty here? We've got another Mimic inside of Tier 2. Remember now, we are Pack-a-Punched Tier 2. We have no ammo mods, and I was able to shoot this guy through the floor. I don't know if you guys know this, but Dokkaebi, I guess this section of the map here, you can shoot right through the floor because it's just the wood. So that was definitely an easy bounty to get rid of, and we got some epic loot in there. I got a Juggernaut suit, I got a PAP-1 crystal, and monkey bombs, which I didn't bother taking. And then the next thing to do was to go ahead and put on PAP-3 crystal and make my way into Tier 3. And the first thing I do is always go and grab the rest of my perks in Tier 3. I was looking at just how many players there was in Tier 3. It was absolutely insane. It was so busy today when I was recording this video in Tier 3. It was absolutely nuts. I didn't think I was going to be able to get a bounty contract at all. This one just popped up as I was running by, so I didn't even grab it on the TAC map. I just literally saw it pop up on my screen there as I ran by. So I picked it up, and it was a Mega Abomination, which was perfect because I wanted to be able to test this weapon out. Triple pack punch. We have no ammo mod. I would have really liked to have Napalm Burst on here to help with the Mega Abominations. But we were testing out the weapon, and I wanted to do it Mega Abomination this run without Mags of Holding. I did bring in Mags of Holding, so stick around to the end of the video because we're going to be testing it out and see how much difference this weapon is using Mags of Holding. But you can see the damage, the critical damage on the Mega Abominations with this aftermarket conversion kit is definitely doing something really well. We've already got one of his heads taken off right here, and we're just continuing to fire damage into the Mega Abomination just constantly. He fired up his laser attack right here, and I believe I was able to finish off his second face or whatever right there. We got that one done, so he's almost finished now. And I was really impressed. Like, it wasn't much of a struggle to deal with the Mega Abomination in this area. There wasn't many places for him to kind of, you know, get stuck on and just fire up laser attacks for me. So I was constantly having to move around, constantly have to deal with all of the zombies that are around. And I was able to do it, you know, not much of a struggle with this Bruen MK9 and the aftermarket conversion kit. I believe it does help your mobility a little bit because it makes the LMG act and behave like an AR. So I believe that helps up with your mobility a little bit, but I didn't really notice it too much. But I did notice the strength of this aftermarket kit is definitely worth it. We had to go and visit our good friend Zhorde, the Guardian of the Arches, and you know we do this every single match. Poor Zhorde. I feel so bad for him, but it is what it is, and we need to do testing for science. That's what it is, testing for science. Yes, that's right. So we're testing out Zhorde here, and this is just a standard Mega Abomination, so it's not one of the bounty contracts, so he's going to be a little bit weaker for health, but you can see the critical damage here with his aftermarket kit is absolutely astounding. Again, I made it back to this path, and this area is a great way to control your Mega Abominations. If you have one chasing you and you're in this area, he won't come up the path. So as you can see, as I back up the path, he turns around to go the other way to come at me from the top. And then when I move forward, I can re-engage him, make him come towards me. So that was definitely something that's awesome in this area if you guys want to look for a nice, you know, strategy to deal with Mega Abomination. If it's in this area of Tier 3, then this is definitely a great strategy for you guys to be able to handle these with ease, for sure. So we had Zhorde here, he's running around. I got a bunch of zombies coming at me. I was just trying to move out a little bit so I could trigger Zhorde to turn around and come back towards me. Wanted to make sure I got my reload in. Trying to deal with the zombie so I could just have Zhorde. Zhorde was making his way over there. I said, hey, buddy. Hey, yeah, you come back here. I ain't done with you, bud. So he came, made his way back over towards me. He's got his one head left, which is just about finished. Got a reload in. He charged, and then he fired up his laser attack, and that was the end of Zhorde. And this is fairly, you can see how strong this is inside of Tier 3 with the aftermarket conversion kit, and we're not running Mags of Holding. So it's definitely not an issue to deal with the reloading and stuff like that, but I wanted to throw on Mags of Holding and show you guys just exactly how that works inside of Tier 3 with another Mega Abomination bounty contract and using Mags of Holding this time to see just how much of a difference it really is. This Mega Abomination, I had to engage from far. We got up on the roof here, which is just an awesome spot. If you can get on top of a vehicle, a roof, or on top of something, the Mega Abominations typically will start firing up their laser attacks at you, and this is just an awesome way to get rid of them really quickly. But you can see with the Mags of Holding, we were able to just stand and fire into this Mega Abomination. I almost ran out of ammo right here. We had to go pick up some ammo to finish off the fight, but I definitely recommend using the new aftermarket conversion kit for the Bruen MK9, as it definitely increases the damage and just overall makes the weapon a lot of fun to use. I really enjoyed doing this and making this video on this run today with this weapon. I had no really good time using this conversion kit on the Bruen MK9, and then we finished off our Mega Abomination here as he was coming at me. I almost died because I always, you know, I look at the health on the Mega Abomination here and I feel like, oh, well, I can just stand here and take whatever he's going to dish out and he should be able to die. And yeah, he took all my plates and then almost started getting into my health, so I got away from him there, went back up on the roof, and we finished off the Mega Abomination because I was not going to take it down. It's not something I enjoy doing. So there we are. We got his last laser attack, and we were able to finish off the Mega Abomination there with Mags of Holding on the Bruen MK9 with the new Season 3 Week 1 Aftermarket conversion kit for it. We got epic loot out of that for sure. I got a self-revive, I got an epic tool, and we got a scorcher, which I wanted to take just in case Tier 3 was remaining super busy. Made it a little bit easier to get on myself to go and grab some of these contracts, so I really wanted to go ahead and pick that up. So I cleared out all the zombies around, went back into the reward rift, picked up my scorcher, and I had a pack crystal from my run today, so I went and put that on the scorcher. And I was a little confused because I didn't get the pap camo on the scorcher, which was strange. So I'm wondering if that's just because I pack-a-punched my first weapon, that it transfers to any weapon you get throughout the game. I'm not sure how that works. But we got our scorcher launched off in the air and found ourselves another Mega Abomination. This time I wanted to try and do it from range, just to test this weapon out, see how it is from far. You've got a Mega Abomination there. You can see we're able to take the damage down. I didn't have, you know, the ammo to do it from range on this Mega Abomination, but I feel like it is definitely something you can do for sure. We'll just ignore my aim. I was looking at other things. Anyway, Mega Abomination fired up his laser attack. We stood there and dished out his second head with our Bruen MK9 with the aftermarket conversion kit, and we were just running around trying to take out this Mega Abomination. You can see the damage we're able to do with this Bruen MK9 and the aftermarket conversion kit is just truly astounding. To the critical hits on Mega Abominations, you can see we're able to finish him off right here. Again, climbed up on the roof to try and trigger that laser attack, but he wasn't giving it to me, so we just jumped down, and lo and behold, he fired up his laser attack, and that was the end of that Mega Abomination. So we've killed Mega Abomination Bounty with Mags of Holding. We've killed the Mega Abomination Bounty without Mags of Holding. So hopefully you guys have a really good feel for how this weapon performs inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And as always, at the end of the video, we're going to show you guys the build I used in today's video with the Jack Shadow aftermarket conversion kit to show you what it does to your weapon right here. Chambered rounds, 300 blackout, all the bonuses you get for it, and then the rest of the build for the MK9 Bruen with the aftermarket conversion kit. As always, let me know if you have any changes to the build in the comments below. Let's work together to come up with something absolutely amazing, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.